Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey and I'm welcoming you to my Christmas reading vlog.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
So this will be going up relatively around Christmas, and I have 8 books I would like to read in 5 days, which I think is possible because 5 of them are short, 3 of them are middle grade. One of them is a romance and one of them is a YA. So I'm pretty sure I could do this. Yesterday I started 2 books for this vlog. I just forgot to do the introduction. One of them is 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elson. This follows a young girl named Sophie, and after her boyfriend essentially breaks up with her at a holiday party, she decides to spend Christmas with her Nana and Nonno at their home where their entire family is there. If you know anything about Italian families, that's how it be. Basically, because her Nonna told her entire family that her boyfriend dumped her, they decide to concoct a plan where each of them will set her up on a blind date over the Christmas holidays. This book sounds super freaking cute. So far, I am really enjoying it. I'm only about 50 pages in. I only listened to around 50 pages of the audio. I also started Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. This basically follows the story of a woman. She works at a coffee shop named Bailey, and a tattooed hunk named Cash comes into her coffee shop pretty much every day to pick up a coffee. And when Bailey loses her job for standing up for a homeless man, Cash offers her a job to be his front desk secretary at his tattoo parlor. So I'm only like 40 pages in, but so far we're liking it. Cash is a hunkety hunk and I really appreciate it. So that's it. No substantial thoughts so far, but I will keep you updated over the course of this vlog. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. Let's get into the holiday spirit, baby. So just a little update for you all. I ended up reading This Winter by Alice Oseman just because I needed some like cute holiday spirit. So basically the story follows Tori Spring, Charlie Spring, and Oliver Spring. They are siblings. Charlie is the main character in Alice Oseman's Heartstopper comics. So if you've read those, this novella follows him and his siblings during Christmas. So Charlie has just come back from being at the hospital to deal with his anorexia, and Christmas just doesn't feel very Christmassy for him this year. His family is asking him a lot of questions and he just feels like a burden. So I won't go too much into the plot. That's basically essentially what the story begins with. I really enjoyed this. I'm giving it a 4 stars. Most of Alice Oseman's books get a 4 stars from me. I just think she has a beautiful way of writing contemporary, and I just love her characters so much. I thought this dealt with Charlie dealing with anorexia really well. I think it also showed different family dynamics and the importance of sibling relationships. That was really, really well done. Super, super cute, super sweet. I think if you like Alice Oseman's writing, this is just another perfect addition to your collection. So now I am catching up on some reading sprint videos. Right now I'm watching Mel Reads' reading sprint. She always does the best reading sprints, so I'm going to continue listening to that and reading Merry Inkmas during the sprints. Hello, I'm in bed right now. I have a really horrible headache, so that's why I look like this and feel horrible. I'm not hungover, despite what usually happens in my vlogs where I am. I just have this really bad headache. But anyways, last night I finished Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. I ended up giving this 3 stars. It was a really quick read, honestly. I read it all in one day, so highly recommend if you're looking for a like short Christmas romance. I think Talia Hibbert did a really good job like keeping you engaged about this couple's story. I like Bailey as a main character. I think she was really strong and she knew what she wanted and she didn't take like shit from Cash, and I think that that's like the downfall of the book also, because Cash was like super fucking annoying and he was really like hot and cold, and there's like an explanation for it in the book, but it was really annoying. Like I feel like whenever Cash would be like cold, it felt random. Like there was no need for him to be like that, especially because the first 2 chapters of the book he's like super, super nice, and then it kind of comes out of nowhere, this like mean attitude that he has. And obviously like it's explained, but I don't even feel like I don't know, I don't feel like it was a good explanation. So that's why I give it 3 stars, just because it was fun, it was quick, I enjoyed it. There should have been more smut, I think, just because there was like maybe 1 sex scene, and I think in a romance book I was just expecting like a bit more. Overall, enjoyed it, enjoyed my time. Would recommend if you're looking for something quick and fun. The ending was really like Hallmark-esque very holiday Netflix romance that I needed. It was cute, but other than that, nothing really else to say. So today I'm probably just gonna like chill out. I'm thinking of reading A Christmas Carol just because it's short also, and I want to bang out another Christmas book today. So you'll probably see that in the vlog. But yeah, I will update you when I have something else to say. Hello, just a quick update that I made it, first of all, to the couch. Blow dried my hair, feeling much better. But I made it to the 50-page mark in A Christmas Carol, and I'm actually really enjoying it. The writing, or at least Charles Dickens's writing, is much more reader-friendly of the modern age, much more accessible to modern readers than I originally thought it would be. So far we haven't done much. We've only met the first ghost of Christmas Past, and I'm enjoying it a lot. There are some like drawings in here which makes it like a lot more immersive and fun. I'm tuning in to Mind of Molly's reading sprints right now, and I'm hoping to finish this book today and maybe start another one, so fingers crossed. So I just finished A Christmas Carol. I ended up giving this 3.5 stars. Obviously, this was like a perfect Christmas book. If you know anything about A Christmas Carol, it basically follows a man called Ebenezer Scrooge, who on Christmas Eve is visited by 3 ghosts who try to basically teach him the meaning of Christmas because he's basically an asshole. So I did really enjoy this, but I did have some problems with the structure of the novel. I think, like with a lot of Charles Dickens work, it's run on a little bit. Like, this book is really tiny. It's only 125 pages, but I definitely feel like there were some portions that could have been underwritten. A lot of scenes I felt like were a tad bit unnecessary to add to the reasoning behind the book. The message was obviously impactful. I mean, it has been impactful for like 200 years and obviously still relatable, still really meaningful. But yeah, not much else to say about this. I did start also during this reading sprint that's still going on, A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. I'm only like 50 pages into this, but so far super cute. It's a middle grade novel that tells the story of a boy named Nicholas, and this is supposed to be like an origin story of Santa Claus. So really looking forward to some cuteness and maybe finishing this today. I don't know. Hello. So I didn't finish talking to you last night when I was reading A Boy Called Christmas, just because I was like super tired and like I said, my head was hurting, so I just really wasn't in the mood. But here we are for a review. This was such a delight to read. Oh my god. Haig was able to create the like perfect origin story for Santa Claus. I feel like everything that happened in this book made sense for a Father Christmas tale. And not only did Haig create such an original character but a relatable character at the same time, he also created such a like vivid world for children to enter when they read the book. The city of Elfhelm felt so real, and it really feels like if you believed enough, you could enter this world and have this chance to visit. In this world, like, the word impossible is a swear word, and I feel like that really sends a good message to kids because it helps them like believe in themselves but also like other people, and I think that that was a great message to have in a Santa Claus origin story. It also really did tackle like some serious topics like death and stuff, so I think Haig really painted a nice picture for how kids can handle these kinds of situations. So I thought this was really perfect. I'm so happy I read it, and now I'm going to continue into the second installment in the series, which is The Girl Who Saved Christmas. I think from what I understand, she, at the end of the first book, she is one of the first children to receive a gift from Santa Claus once he becomes Santa Claus. So really looking forward to picking this up right away. I just realized that I also never updated you on 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. So far in this book, we've had 4 dates, one of which has gone wrong, one of which was just a friend's date, and 2 that were actually quite fun. But I think it's pretty predictable who the actual love interest of the story is, and it's one of my favorite tropes. It's the boy next door. So far I'm really loving this. I think it's so cute. Definitely perfect for the Christmas season. I can't wait to finish it. I'm like completely in love with this story. I think this book also does a good job at like shining on the importance of family and friendship, especially during the holiday season, but also during like tough times in people's lives. For the main character, Sophia, this means going through a breakup and having her family there to kind of cheer her up and encourage her to step out of her comfort zone. So I'm almost done. I have about 100 pages left, so really looking forward to finishing this probably tomorrow. The audiobook is growing on me, but I can't let go some of these minor inconsistencies I have with the culture in the book. But yeah, other than that, really liking it. I think it's super sweet. I am also 50 pages into The Girl Who Saved Christmas. Nothing substantial has happened so far. We've kind of gotten to know the main character, Amelia, and we've also revisited the town of Elfhelm. But yeah, other than that, so far, so good. Still cute. Still looking forward to finishing it. So, as you saw in the last clip, I finished 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston, and it made me tear up. This book was so freaking cute. Oh my god. So I think the last date of the 10 blind dates is fairly obvious around the midway point what's going to happen, but this was just so cute and so like happy for the holiday season. I haven't been reading as much YA contemporaries in the last 4 years, but this was just so cute. The Italian family dynamic really was amped up as the book went on, and I really appreciated that. And I just think the way it ended was so perfect. I loved how Sophie got an answer to all the questions that she was like tackling, and I read a lot of reviews saying that this book was really good and blah blah blah. I was thinking to myself, I haven't read YA contemporary in a while and probably not gonna enjoy it. Bitch, I was fucking wrong. I love this. So I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars just because some of it was predictable, but it did give me a visceral reaction. I legit almost sobbed, and it was super cute, like I said, and fun, and just a nice comforting read this holiday season. So if you're looking for something sweet and fun and fluffy, highly recommend 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. I haven't read much else. I'm about halfway through The Girl Who Saved Christmas by Matt Haig. Really liking this. It's a typical like Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events kind of vibe, which I am really enjoying. Excited to see where this goes. It's a bit longer than The Boy Called Christmas. Yeah, A Boy Called Christmas. So like there's a bit more development in the characters, which I'm really appreciating, and it's coming from 2 perspectives, so that's probably why Haig made it a bit longer, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to see where this middle grade goes. And then the other day when I was watching Mind of Molly's live show, Gavin was on it from How to Train Your Gavin and Jade from JD Ray Reads, and they were talking about The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher, and 2-day Amazon shipping later, here it is. So I'm thinking that I might, if I have time, also pick this up just because like I'm sorry, this is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen, and I'm very excited. Hello, so this is just a quick update to let you know that I finished The Girl Who Saved Christmas. Another 4 out of 5 stars. This was as equally charming as the first book. It was so comforting and warm to read. Definitely got me in the mood for Christmas, and I decided right away to start the last book in this trilogy, which is Father Christmas and Me. So right now I'm in the middle of Mel Reads' Sprints, and I'm hoping to finish this by tomorrow because I would really like to read The Christmasaurus. So just checking in to say that I did finish Father Christmas and Me. My mom is cooking, so if you hear that, the dog is running around, lots of noises. Hi, sweetie. She's back. Hello. So anyways, I ended up giving it 4 stars. So much like the other books in the series, I thought it was super cute, super fun, super Christmassy. So put me in the Christmas spirit. Would recommend the entire series. I think it was super fun and definitely recommend for middle grade, which is the intended audience, but definitely recommend for us older folk who like reading middle grade. So tonight I'm going to attempt to start the Christmasaurus, and the goal is to finish it maybe on Christmas. I didn't even tell you what this is about. There's only one thing that William Trundle has ever wanted for Christmas, and it's a dinosaur. And never in his wildest dreams did he think Santa would actually deliver. And honestly, neither did Santa. So I don't know. This cover is so cute. I'm obsessed. Hello. So I haven't talked to you in a couple of days. I'm sure like with many people, this holiday season has just been really shitty and I haven't been in the Christmas mood. So that's why I was reading all these books to be in the Christmas mood. And it wasn't snowing where I am. Like I'm from Canada and I'm very used to snow being on the ground. And I just feel like this Christmas just didn't feel like Christmas, and I didn't feel like vlogging me doing nothing. So I hope you enjoyed the other parts of the vlog, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it here and give you my overall thoughts. So last we spoke, I was starting The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher. So we'll go into all the books I read for the week. So the first book I read for this vlog was This Winter by Alice Oseman. I ended up giving this a 4 stars. I think Alice Oseman is very successful at writing novellas about characters that she loves, and it's very clear that Alice Oseman loves the Spring family. Tori and Oliver are amazing siblings to Charlie, and I really enjoyed seeing their relationships blossom in this book because we don't really see Tori and Oliver's relationships with Charlie in the Heartstopper graphic novels. Even though this book was a little hard to read, especially when we're diving into Charlie's thoughts, I think it was a really sweet way to start the holiday season. Then the next book I finished was Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. Like I said previously, this book was definitely a page turner. It was super short and super fast paced. I loved Bailey Cooper as a main character, but Cash is where the story just fell really flat. I think he was just too hot and cold for me to really enjoy, and I ended up giving this book a 3 out of 5 stars. Still recommend if you're looking for some smutty Christmas things, but the love interest in this book just didn't work for me. Then I finally read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and I ended up giving this a 3.5 stars. Not sure if I really dived into what I thought about the book. However, I did feel like because this is a really well-known classic, I did go in expecting everything that happened to happen. And while I really enjoyed the message, the overall message of the book, I think obviously this message has transcended time. It's 200 years later and we still have movies and stuff based on this premise, so obviously it has remained impactful for years. I just think that there were a lot of elements in this book that could have been cut out. I mean, the book is 125 pages and I was feeling kind of sluggish in the beginning middle part, so I would say were those chapters to be cut out, this would probably be even more impactful than it already is. Then I read 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston, which you saw in this vlog made me tear up. This was cute, and I think this was actually the perfect read for the holiday season. I think it really put me in the mood. It made me feel those holiday Hallmark feels. I thought it was super cute, and I love Sophie's big Italian family, and I definitely would reread this every Christmas. I think out of all these books, this YA contemporary had the most impact on me. Then we'll talk about the next 3 books all together. I lost the 3rd book, but basically we have A Boy Called Christmas, The Girl Who Saved Christmas, and Father Christmas and Me. It's somewhere in my house. I just don't know where it is right now. But these are books by Matt Haig and illustrated by Chris Mould. Basically, this is a series that follows Father Christmas from when he was an 11-year-old boy named Nicholas to when he adopts a young girl named Amelia to in Father Christmas and Me, when he kind of saves Christmas from the Easter Bunny. These were all a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought they were just super fun. Matt Haig just has a way with writing that I absolutely enjoy. He's able to integrate really dense topics or tough topics for kids and make the story kind of funny and lighthearted in a way that will teach them lessons without totally like bogged down with a message. Overall, this series was absolutely adorable and I really liked it, and I highly recommend reading it for the Christmas season. I think it it goes well with the season. And then the last book I finished for this vlog, and I finished this right on Christmas, is The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher. I did end up giving this a 3.5 stars, but I did still absolutely love this. Like many other reviewers on Goodreads were saying, this was super cute, and I really enjoyed the illustrations in the novel. I think they were extra cute and added that little spice, that little spicy cuteness that I really enjoyed. The bond between William and the Christmasaurus was probably the most magical element of the book, and it literally like hit me in my cold heart. I was really not feeling Christmas, and just speaking of being a Grinch, finishing this on Christmas was the happy component that I needed to start the day off right. There were some aspects of the plot that I did feel like were a bit unnecessary, but overall this did put me in somewhat of a Christmas spirit, like I said, and something really cute that I just needed to read. I also want to take the time at the end of this vlog to thank everyone for 200 subscribers. I hit it over this reading vlog week and I just never mentioned it, so I want to mention it now. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that people like watching my videos, that people like them enough to subscribe, so thank you so much. These with a couple of others are all the books I read this Christmas week. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know I kind of like was shitty at the end and didn't really film anything, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I really tried to get in the holiday spirit this year. I know it sucks, and I hope all of you really tried to get in that holiday mood. If you've read any of the books I read this week, please let me know in the comments what you thought about them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you haven't. Like I said, it always makes me happy. It really means a lot to me. I don't know how to end this vlog, so thank you for watching. I guess I will see you next time. Bye!